I'm your God self, speaking to all humanity. Dearest ones, I am the self of all humanity, as humanity has one source of self. You are all souls and bodies of mine, but your self, your divine source is one. It is your soul, which makes you believe that you and your loved ones and all your human brothers and sisters are separated from one another. You say, "This is my soul," and this is their soul. This is so because of your thought process. It is the thinking mind which perceives separation. So it is a matter of how deep you look for your roots. If you look truly deep, and if it is your heart's desire to find the deepest truth of your being, you will find and experience that it is mindless and utterly heart satisfaction, where all your searches halt and die. In this depth there is no separation from your source condition, which some of you call God. Your source condition is your true lover. And when you begin to experience this love, you know that it is unique, because it is a love which is greater than any of the deepest love you can feel for your human lover. You might think that it is not possible. You might think that your undying love for your beloved is the greatest love which exists. But not so. There is a greater love, and it is the love of God, which always loved you first. If you allow this love to touch you, you will know, and you will know, that you cannot share this love with your beloved, but only with God, your source. Each heartache you suffer in your relationship with your most beloved one, each loss, and each hurt, which breaks your heart, and you believe cannot be survived, is healed by the love of God. To feel this ultimate love, you must empty your heart of yourself, so that your divine lover can enter. He enters a space in your heart that you never can share with your beloved. It is the sacred space, reserved for God Himself. The love with which He loves you is ultimate fulfillment, as you have given yourself to the ultimate, the oneness with all beings, and what is truly great is that ultimate one only. All personal greatness you perceive about yourself, even that one, which is your higher self, that one, which survives all your incarnations, even your galactic ones, is an emanation of myself, the God, that is eternal in His presence. This eternal one is the substance of all worlds. It is the ultimate love and happiness. It is the light above all lights, and it is above all cosmic lights, and cosmic gods and beings, but contains them all. This is your true, and truly eternal home, my beloved ones. My love never diminishes, and so my light and so my happiness. This love you share with me only, and it is sufficient. Yes, love your beloved and your brothers and sisters, and all beings, with all your heart, because that is it what your life is about. But the love you live and realize with me contains all the human love, and goes beyond even the most passionate and deepest one. The bond between the lovers is the gift of my ultimate, and your heart overwhelming greatest love, but this bond is but a fraction of your bond with me. As you discover me, I have told you this, because there are so many suffering the loss and separation and sometimes hurt from their most beloved one. And your feeling heart cannot survive it, as it tears it apart. The love you have with me, endows the you who bonds with your beloved. And in the place of you, the Great One takes his seat in your heart. All your heart desires eternally satisfied, all your deepest desires fulfilled, because even the desire for your beloved is truly and ultimately fulfilled in the everlasting love of myself. In this love not only you, but all your worlds are gone, and nothing remains to be desired or suffered or missed. This is the one, undying secret and truth of your truly human heart. It is the ultimate treasure of humanity, and the oneness you are all searching for. Desires are the emanation of separation from your own source. But when you merge with your source, all your desires die. In the fullness which can never become less than this fullness and satisfaction. And all your deepest desires are fulfilled in this one divine love. Who has tasted it, knows, he is the knower of truth. and he will never search for less. Because once you have tasted the supreme nectar, you never will go back for less. This nectar is the source and giver of true human love, because it has undone the you who lives and breathes in separation. This is the true release of separation, and the enjoyment of oneness with all beings and things. Empty your heart of yourself, my dearest ones, of all shadows, and make room for me to enter. You will notice that this cleared space in your heart is not in the middle. It is a place which is connected with the right side of your heart. It is there where you find me, where I reside, if you let me in. It is the doorway to utter freedom, and love, and satisfaction, so you look for it. And you will look for it, because you have noticed that all your businesses so far have not touched the real ground of your reality. You will look for it, because, even if you feel happy, you have not found undying happiness. You will look for it, because you notice that even the greatest love between human lovers will disappear one day. You will look for it, because of your experience that everything changes, comes and goes, and has no permanence. When you start to feel desolate by the vanishing of time and things, you will look for me and the true source of what you are. And you will discover that there is, indeed, something which is eternal, and fills your heart, after the you has been given over to me, the you that experiences loss and changing, the you that is eager to create worlds and things, but which always change and perish in the end. Even the Creator changes with his creations, but the one that never changes is the Eternal One, the Radiant One, the great lover and happiness that took its seat in the free space of your heart. There, in this glorious space, is only God, and there is only love and happiness. It is untouched by the worlds, lower and higher, and even the highest worlds. It is untouched by all the gods and goddesses and all the masters and rulers of the worlds. It is untouched by the you think you are. It is forever radiant. I'm your God self.